They don't get any bigger than this. Welcome to Game 7 of the World Series, exclusively on MLB Network. It's the big one, Game 7 of the World Series between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. Chicago Cubs. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. What do you have on this lineup as they go for a championship here on the road, D-Row?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass-the-baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Number 52 will be the Game 7 starter here in the World Series in front of his hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
Now in the box, Lou Whitaker. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First offering on its way. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Yeah, the ramming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Two and two. This is pulled into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. In there, a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They were obviously paying attention in the hitters meeting. He's found a barrel to the first 2 guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Down and away, ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Whitaker on second. Tremmel at first with no outs. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. Number 76 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he is in there.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Set and the pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Hoffman on the move. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
Third baseman, Darrell Evans.
Coming to the plate now, Darrell Evans, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Missed with a breaking ball. Evans is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his backpack.
Hoffman is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Tigers strand a pair. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Mitch Wilcox gets the ball in hostile territory here for Game 7 of the World Series. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was in his previous start.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And the average big league shortstop can make every play. But can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
First pitch on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. And that one just missed outside. Sliders in for a strike. Missed with a slider. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. As a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box, number 4, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike. The 3-1. Hit in the air to center field. Lemon has it in his sights. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And with 2 away now, it's time to take our final look this year at our playoff brackets. Boy, it seems like so long ago that we got things started in the divisional rounds, but we will officially have our champion by the conclusion of play tonight. Now at the plate, number 76. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. To first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. In now, Frank Chance, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. We are still scoreless.
Hitting off for the Tigers, left fielder, Roberto Jones.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Stepping into the box, Chet Lemon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Klein moving to his left. 2 gone.
Batting in, first baseman, Dave Bergman.
Now batting, Dave Bergman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-0 pitch. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
The 3-1. And it's fouled away. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Soft liner towards first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Detroit. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. At the plate, number 7. He readies for his first plate appearance.
Third baseman, number 7.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Down and away, ball 1. Wilcox has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
The bouncer to the left side. Evans fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Batting 6, the shortstop, number 18.
Digging in, number 18. Ready to get his day at the plate started right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. And there's out number 2.
Batting 7, second baseman, Johnny Evers.
So digging in now, Johnny Evers. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. Popped up. And no one will get this one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score. Ready now, Lou Whitaker. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Lou Whitaker.
First pitch on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Hit down the third base line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Into the box now, Alan Trammell. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, right fielder, Kirk Gibson.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kirk Gibson. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder has a beat on it. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Lance Parrish.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Lance Parrish. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. Trammell, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
2-0 count. The pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
The 3-0 pitch. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Ready for another chance. Darrell Evans, 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Scorched to third, and that's through into left. A base hit. Tremmel isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. On to the third baseman, but it's off the mark.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Stepping in now, Roberto Jones, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Looking to minimize the damage here. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the 1st. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Here's the 0-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Tigers get just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Tigers 1 and the Cubs nothing. Leading off the inning, Johnny Klein, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's the first pitch to him. Up around the face. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And good patience exercise as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Standing in now, number 52. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. The 0-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
In now, Hoffman. Popped him up. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Now batting, number 4.
At the plate, number 4. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. The 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Fouled away. And he misses there. 1-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Count remains 2-2.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Another try at 2-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And the 11th pitch is the charm as he strikes him out to end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. It remains 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chet Lemon. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And now a pitch on the way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Here comes the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go Gretz bench.
Into the box now, Dave Bergman. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Grounded back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Mitch Wilcox. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. And he pulls back the bunt attempt. 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Lou Whitaker.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lou Whitaker. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tapped up the first baseline. Foul ball, however, strike one.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Into the box, Alan Trammell, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. The 2-2 down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Grounded weakly to the left. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair, but they lead it 1-0. In now, number 76, set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Fielder, number 76.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And it's fouled away. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2. In the air out toward right field. Gibson has a play. 1 out.
Now batting, first baseman, Frank Chance.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Frank Chance. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball one. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Two balls and no strikes. Now ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Number 7 waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Yeah, that's a pitch right there to split finger that needs to be buried, and it was not executed. Left it thigh high, and as an offensive player, that's what you're waiting on.
In now, number 7. A pitch out. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. The 2-2. Popped him up. Bergman has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Tigers 1 and the Cubs nothing. So striding in, Kirk Gibson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch to him. A cold strike on the inside corner.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
And he lays off for ball 1. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. 7th and final game of the World Series as you get a look at our line score to this point in this emotionally charged contest. So here's the cleanup hitter, Lance Parrish. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
1-2 to the Tigers catcher. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. Down the first baseline. Chance over to his left. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, third baseman, Darrell Evans.
So stepping in, Darrell Evans. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Hoffman moving in. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Leading off for the Cubs, the shortstop, number 18.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off with.
Served out to left off the end of the bat. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Standing in now, Johnny Evers. Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Stepping in now, Johnny Klein. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Settling in now, number 52. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in, Roberto Jones. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Left fielder, Roberto Jones.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Center fielder number 34, Chet Lemon.
Into the box, Chet Lemon. Fouled away. No hits to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. And the pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Digging in once again, Dave Bergman. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers, but they're on top 1-0. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Hoffman. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Tremmel has it, and that's the first out.
Now batting, number 4.
Into the box, number 4. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box now, number 76. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. And this is lined softly to the left side, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. And there's ball 2 now. Ball even at 2-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. This is popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And he misses ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Into the box now, Frank Chance. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one.
1-1.
A runner on first with 2 away. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw in time and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. They're down 1-0. Back here at the Polo Grounds along the Harlem River. On to the 7th inning now in Game 7. But before we start, we take a look at our game summary to this point. Now here's the Detroit pitcher, Mitch Wilcox. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. One and one, the count to the Tigers pitcher. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
So striding forward now, Lou Whitaker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Liner toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
He had just retired 9 straight batters right there. He hadn't been in a stretch in a long time. Let's see if the offense can break through.
Alan Trammell.
Into the box now, Alan Trammell. Throw over to the bag and the runner back. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Chance is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Tigers, right fielder, Kirk Gibson.
Striding into the box, Kirk Gibson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 now. And that'll miss for ball 4 as this one gets away.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Striding in once again, Lance Parrish. And this is as pressure-filled a spot as one could imagine, with this World Series potentially hanging in the balance. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a two-run game now.
Boy, I'd say what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead, D-Row. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. Bob Wickert trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Standing in now, Darrell Evans. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
3-1 the count now. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now a ground ball to the right side and through into right field. A base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and the lead will swell to 3 now in the 7th inning.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
In now, Roberto Jones as he drives a liner to right center. And that's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
From the belt, the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Three runs already home here. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
The 3-2 pitch. Full count still. Try it again, 3-2, and it's fouled away. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
So coming to the plate, Dave Bergman. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed up a little high.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Now the 1-0. It's the zone high and inside, but still a strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Evans, the runner at third. Jones at second. Lemon at first. 2 out in the inning. 2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. 7th inning stretch time here at Coogan's Bluff. It's the Tigers 4 and the Cubs nothing. The next Cub up, number 7. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
D-Roll, this is the kind of guy, he doesn't really scare you as a pitcher because he's not a home run hitter, but somehow, some way, he always seems to get the barrel to the baseball.
Yeah, he's going to make you earn it, Dan, no doubt about it. He stays within himself. He doesn't try and do too much. One of those quality guys that walks through the clubhouse door every day. You know exactly what you're getting.
Into the box, number 18. Grounder down the line at third. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roll, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. If you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Into the box now, Johnny Evers. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting, catcher, Johnny Klein.
Stepping in, Johnny Klein. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. First and second now, 1 man out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control, 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. One there on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
The batter, Edgar.
George Howard will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 24, George Howard.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing. Heading out towards shallow right. Gibson moves over. And that retires the side. Cubs strand a couple. They're down 4-0. Chick Fraser has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 25, Chick Fraser.
Johnny Grubb is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Late that time for a strike. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that's a base hit, so he does his job off the bench here to open up the 8th.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Lou Whitaker.
So back at the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Lou Whitaker. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Alan Trammell.
Next up for Detroit, Alan Trammell. Here comes the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The 0-1 on its way. Liner towards second. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Now batting, right fielder, Kirk Gibson.
Next for the Tigers, Kirk Gibson. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a strike. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning.
Tigers leave 1, but they're in front 4-0. Bill Shearer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Bill Shearer.
Digging in, Hoffman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1 ball, no strikes to count. the 1-0. Is a nice breaking ball that catches the outside for a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Trammell ranging up the middle. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher, and he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. So in now for Chicago, number 4, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Popped him up. And no one will get this one. This is line to left, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
And that's hitting 101 right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Stepping in now, number 76. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Softly hit out to short. The second for 1. On the first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They trail here 4-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lance Parrish. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard to third, reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, third baseman, Darrell Evans.
Ready once again, Darrell Evans. The pitch. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 32, Roberto Jones.
Standing in, Roberto Jones. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First delivery to him on the way. And he just misses with a curveball. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Standing in now, Chet Lemon, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Jones is off at first with 2 away. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box, Dave Bergman, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Two men are on with 2 men out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Going back is the left fielder, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Tigers strand a pair, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Now Ron Gardenhire out on his way to confer with the home plate umpire, as it looks as though he'll be motioning for the double switch here. Dave Rosas will come on to pitch now, as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Martin Garvin will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Leading off in the bottom of the 9th, first baseman, Frank Chan.
Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batting, number 7.
Ready for another shot now. Number 7. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Flare out toward right center. Gibson ranging forward, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Into the box now, number 18. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Hit out towards second. There's one. Throw in time, and they are World Series champions.
Well, nobody was going to say they didn't get their money's worth in this one. It took 7 games, making this one of the most competitive and historic World Series in baseball history. So they earned this one, and they can now call themselves the World Series champions.
Back now on the show. It's all over, and you see the reactions there to the final out. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers.